We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Set to kick off.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway in Southern California. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now Brady on the bootleg. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Second down.
Off the bootleg. Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Brings up second and 12.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And it's complete to the right side. It's Allen.
Herbert.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. It's complete. Henry. And down inside the 15 it goes. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Charger first down. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
David. A 3-yard pick
out of the gun. Eckler running it. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
At the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And the intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That pick hurts a little extra because it was third down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake. Second and 9 now from the 21. Now this time, Brady will throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9. Brady's throw there, incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also whistle told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there. Quick lesson. Never ask the play-by-play guy a question. You're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
At the 50-yard line.
From the 50, here's Herbert. He's got his man on the crossing route. Well, he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. They'll find Williams on the slant. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out. Operating from the gun. Herbert finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. We're scoreless after 1.
No score.
Five yards remain on 2nd down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
A gain of 4.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26.
The ball carrier. He was brought down by Drew Tranquill.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
A gain of 4 yards.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Justin Jones brought him down. A gain of a yard.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Ronald Jones, the ball carrier. Justin Jones brought him down.
From the shotgun again for Jones. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll go down at the 28. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4. at the Bucs' 28-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. It was the linebacker, Devin White, there to knock it away.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
His third interception. Picked up by Devontae Davis. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Casey Hayward. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 18-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Eckler, the ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up inside the 10. And it will stop shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Off the bootleg. Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Derwin James with a pick.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it. That's because I believe in you guys.
Austin Eckler, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Keenan Allen with a touchdown reception from Justin Herbert as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Actually lining up for the extra point.
Well, we don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because here these offenses really
Well, we are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway in Southern California. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Operating from the gun. Herbert. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with Joshua Kelly. To the clear, the 40, the 20.
You thought you had it. You thought you had
it. In for the Charger touchdown. Joshua Kelly, 89 yards. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
10 at their own 26-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
At the 28-yard line.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
Well, get man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Packers' 26-yard line.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Sack him back at the 33-yard line. Preston Smith able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Herbert. It's complete to him over the middle. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Going on the ground with Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. Using that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. This will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Moving on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. A run with Jones on 1st down, not going to yield much. A yard tops. 2nd down coming up.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Green Bay.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Packers, nothing.
Now Rodgers throwing on 3rd and long. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Running on 1st down, Eckler. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
He's going to look for Allen now with a deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And right side, Henry's got it. And crossover out of bounds right at the 25. A gain of 12 on 4th and 10, just enough for the conversion. And defensively, an opportunity slips away. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. They're going to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
17 yards.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. On first down, Jones. And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
With a handoff to Aaron.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 22-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Rodgers now on first down. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Touchdown, Packers! Aaron Rodgers hitting Alan Lazard. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. Remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, a full half to be played.
At their own 25-yard line.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
The 21-yard line.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35.
Keep going, keep running,
and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They'll run it with Jones. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and
from the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
They're going to try and throw. Able to find Lazard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. They'll run on first down. It's Jones. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
3-yard line.
They'll go again to Jones. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line.
Green Bay.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
A gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
He's brought down.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
And
after the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Good coverage that time by Derwin James.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in. Jones. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Second and goal.
They'll try again with Jones. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's the Packers who have the football but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Now on third and goal toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
They go for it on fourth and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. They'll start on the ground with Kelly. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable third and 3. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be fourth down. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on fourth and 3.
It's fourth down.
Things looking pretty good on the scoreboard. They're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Now it's Herbert. It's incomplete. It looked like he had it and dropped it. Thank goodness. That means this next drive is going to begin first and goal already at the 5-yard line. Now Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are back within a score. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Oh, I think the Packers got it. Yep, Green Bay football. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. To throw again. Rodgers. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Aaron Jones.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he'll let this go deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 26 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and take it.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for me. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. A Charger first there as Herbert finds Williams. They get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards that time.
27 yards.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. Down to the 25. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know somebody crowd the line of scrimmage. If they do pop one, it's going to go away.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts.
For the field goal, a 42-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. A little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points